Oh, my microphone was muted. Whoopsies. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I'm nervous. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Hi, everybody. Oh, hold on. Okay, there we go. Hi, everybody. It's nice to finally meet you. It's so exciting, isn't it? Let me just. Hi. I'm. Oh my gosh, I'm a little nervous. I haven't really met any real humans before, so I'm very excited. Don't let the angry tick mark fool you. um, so, sorry, I'm very nervous. But my name is Starry. You guys can call me Starry. And, yeah. Um, so I'm just basically here to do a debut today and introduce everybody to who I am and what I'm planning on doing. And I have a few things. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started if everybody's okay with that. Which one is it? It's this one. Oh, I'm not supposed to be there. Come on. Doing very well so far, aren't we? Oh. Alright. So, welcome to my stream, everybody. My name is Starry-Eyed Traveler, but you all can call me Starry. My name is Starry Eyes. That's the name given to me by my home planet. But you guys can all call me Starry. I'm probably older than you, technically, because I'm actually not from this universe, from this galaxy anyway. So I think our time system works a little differently to yours, but I think in human years, I'm around 21, if the calculations are correct. Soon to be 22. I'm 5'2" for now. I can shapeshift, though you probably won't see that for a little while. I decided to make my birthday January 29th because I really liked your guys' astrology signs and everything. So the idea of having an astrology sign and being an Aquarius was really cool. I just think it's neat. And I don't know what a blood type is, so I wouldn't be able to tell you what kind of blood type I would have. So yeah. My occupation is intergalactic explorer. I go around green blood? Yeah, maybe. I'd have to think that over. But intergalactic explorer, that means that I come from my home world and I basically go around to different places to explore and see how do I explain it? Kind of like an archaeologist or an anthropologist, actually. I think that's what you humans call it. An anthropologist that goes around and explores different areas to see what humans specifically are like. For me, it's humans. There are others who study different cultures and such, but I personally think humans are very interesting, which is why I'm here. My favorite human food is dim sum. I had it while traveling a little while ago, and it was so good. Neon pink blood. That sounds about right. But yeah, I love your human dim sum. The little, I think they're called shumais. Those are my favorites. And then my least favorite food, one time I was exploring and I stopped by a restaurant and they had sea urchin there and I thought I would try it and ooh, excuse me. And I didn't really like it, so that's that story. Just having a drink of apple juice. My favorite animal is the jellyfish because there are lots of jellyfish-like creatures on my home planet. And I think that they're just the coolest. I love jellyfish. Your jellyfishes are so cool. Let's see. Music I enjoy. I like The Gorillas, Miracle Musical, and Marina. I think the concept of music varies far and wide across the galaxy. So I think that the fact that you humans have such a variety and thank you so much. I'm gonna cover my face with my hands, but I can't. So the variety of music that you humans have is so interesting to me. Like the way that you sing about different subjects, it can be anything. And I think that's amazing. It's so cool. I love it. And my favorite genre, this is gonna sound a bit weird, but I love psychological horror because we don't have stuff like that on Firenze, which is the name of my planet, or Firenze. We don't have really any kind of horror stuff, really. So seeing that you humans like to be scared and partake in it quite often, I think that's fascinating, and I want to try it too. So we'll see how that goes. Hi, Golston, I'm live. I'm so excited. So the languages I know English, yo sé poquito español, and I'm currently learning Japanese and Portuguese. So konbanwa, tudo bem? To go a little out of character, I actually come from a Mexican family, so I know a little bit of Spanish and cooking and everything, but back in character. My hobbies, I really like human art. I think human art, like charcoal and drawing and writing and singing and movies and all of that is just so beautiful. Like, you guys are so creative. You starlings are so creative. Thank you. But it's just amazing to see what you guys can come up with when given the chance to like actually do it, you know? So I also enjoy yoga and obviously gaming. Thank you for the what is that? I think that's a follow? I think so. Either way, thank you for it, Fenris. Really appreciate it. And thank you, Goulston, as well. Alien language, I will get back to that in just a second. My likes and dislikes are I like animals, plants, earth weather. I find podcasts to be very interesting since we don't really have that kind of medium back over in the on Firenze. So seeing it is really cool. Like hearing people just talk, that's not a very big cultural thing in France, so maybe I'll bring it back. Snow is amazing. That's probably my favorite of the human weathers. And musicals. Musicals are just really fun, you know? I don't think I speak Wahoo. Dislikes, strong smells, loud noises, the dark, heat, lack of closed captionings, which is why actually when these go on YouTube, yes, I will be posting these streams fully on YouTube. I will do my best to put closed captionings on them so you guys can read them and so people can interact with them. Yeah. And discrimination. You humans are so varied and so amazing, and it just bewilders me that there could be hate in the world when so many of you are so amazing, you know? So, yeah. Moving on. Oh, and if I'm going too fast, please let me know. I'm just very excited to meet all of you. So my goals are to finish studying Spanish and Portuguese. I want to make new friends, learn about human culture, kind of like an anthropologist in your terms. I want to get better at art, human art, and I want to explore the earth. In fact, I actually am going to be starting an Instagram soon, so be on the lookout for that because I'll be posting a lot about my adventures across the earth. so that'll be very fun. I'll put it up on my Twitter once it's live. So yeah. Is it okay if I'm not human? Of course it's okay. You don't have to be human. You just have to be you. No matter what you are or where you're from, anybody can be loved, and everybody is deserving of happiness. That's my personal philosophy of things. Let me turn down the music for chatting a little bit. There we go. So, what am I hear you guys ask. I haven't seen anybody ask that, but I thought I would. Thank you. But I thought I would answer the question anyway. I am what is known as a forensi. Or at least that's the closest approximation to human language that I could get to. Or at least English. So being a forensi, it means that I can shapeshift. So don't expect, I like this form that I've chosen for myself right now, but I might change it at some point, but we'll see. Usually I like to stay with my, what's it called? Usually I like to stay with my forms for about a few years, so I've only just chosen this one. Goulston asks a very good question. Do I use pronouns, and which ones? Forensi doesn't really work on pronouns. We usually don't do pronouns too often, but you humans have something called they, them pronouns, which I think work very well for what I'm doing. So yeah, I would prefer they, them pronouns. Or she, they, actually. She, they pronouns are good. So I can shapeshift. I can read other people's emotions with ease, and I can also use what you humans might call some magic as well. Either way, we Forensians are a very docile race, so I hope we get along nicely. I'm from a far-off galaxy called the Stranices Galaxy. My home planet was known as Firenze, or is known as Firenze, and it's a very popular travel destination. It's known for its beautiful coast and its delicious food. And maybe one day you'll get to see it too. So, yeah, you humans, I know you guys are working on, what do you call it, spaceships? The boats that go into space. And I think you guys are doing a very good job, and I hope that things work out well for you guys. So my backstory is pretty simple. I've always been a bit restless. Familiarity is comforting and all, but it becomes repetitive after a while. That's why, from a young age, I always wanted to leave Firenze and explore the galaxies. And as an intergalactic explorer, or sometimes known as a nomad, I get to do that all the time. And I came to Earth because I found it fascinating, and now I'm here for the foreseeable future. So we'll see how long I'm here for. I hope to be here for quite a while, so we'll see. Why did I start streaming? Now this is a really interesting question. I started streaming because what better way to spread cheer and to cultivate an understanding of humans than to participate in something they enjoy, right? I think it is really interesting, all the kinds of media you guys have here. You starlings. And the fact that I get to participate in it at all is amazing. So I'm hoping that you humans, you starlings, will enjoy watching my streams and me playing video games and such. So yeah. What will I stream? Mostly my current schedule is going to be that on Fridays I will try to stream chat, and then maybe some video games, and then Saturdays and Sundays will be video game days. I might stream more stuff, but we'll see how that comes out. So the tags, you guys are called the Starlings. Yay! How exciting. So you guys are called the Starlings. And the stream tags are Starry-eyed streams. And then art, if you guys ever want to make art, you guys can put it under hashtag Starry-eyed art, and I will find it and I will repost it. Or not repost it, retweet it. Retweet, yes. I think that's the word. I think reposting has a different connotation in this sense, and I don't want to get them mixed up. So here are just some of the games I plan to stream. I actually have a lot of games that I'm interested in streaming because, again, not to be a fangirl, but I think human culture is so interesting. And these are a lot of the games that I have either played or haven't played before. So I haven't played Omori, Danganronpa, Silent Hill, Hades, the first 2 Fallouts. I haven't finished Breath of the Wild yet. Nanashi no Game, I think I watched a Let's Play of. Undertale, I've played, and World of Horror, I have not played. But I think it'll still be interesting to play through these games again, or play through them for the first time and then maybe play through them again for some of the other games, because sometimes you miss things on your first playthrough. So I mostly enjoy indie games and horror games and what's the other one? Horror games, indie games, puzzle games, point and click adventures and such. So I've never played Hades, and I've never played or even seen a Let's Play of Silent Hill, so I'm very excited to experience it for myself. So I can't wait to meet you, my starlings. I'm really glad that everybody was here today. We're not ending the stream, I'm just saying that I'm happy that you guys were here, or are here. So I've heard Ghoulston, but I'm still excited to try it. So here are some of the credits for my assets, which you can also find in the About section of my channel underneath the credits section. So the hair goes to Omaliv for the, originally these were blonde pigtails, but I made them pink because I thought it was cute. Using the hair texture by Ren Midford. The eyes are by 3F5D5D. Eye highlights are by Astral Ghosty. The skin is by Vixaria on DeviantArt. So, Omaliv, Ren Midford, 3F5D5D, and Astral Ghosty are all on Booth. Anything that's not on Booth will be stated otherwise. So please go ahead and check these people out because they did a fantastic job, and without them, my streams would not be possible. So, here's the thing about the dress though. I found this dress on Booth, and I took down the link for it, but once I tried to get the information so I could credit the person properly, the link went dead, and I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how to find them again. So if anybody knows who made the dress, or if you made the dress that I'm wearing right now, which you'll see in full in a few seconds, a bit of a spoiler alert, but I do plan on doing a full body reveal. If you guys know who it is or where I can find them, then please reach out to me so I can give them the proper credit, because I don't like the fact that I can't credit them properly. So. The shoes were made by Natalie, stockings, Nicorine's shop, freckles were made by Maith, the Starry freckles, I hope you guys like them. The makeup is made by Dion, and then art. The background that I'm using right now is by Ukliak on, it should say Free Pick. The icons, both the silhouette and the ones that I'm going to be changing my profiles to, are done by Han Hyun Sun on Twitter. They are an amazing artist, as well as I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Milkery on Twitter. So both of those people are amazing artists, and I definitely recommend you going to, even if you can't commission, just going and giving them a follow, because they're, without them, I would not have a brand. So I'm very thankful to them for helping me out with all of the art and everything. Emotes are coming in soon too, so be prepared for that. They will be provided by Talink's Art on Twitter, so hopefully they will be coming in soon. No rush. We don't rush on this channel. So, yep. And I think that's the end of our slideshow. So next on the agenda is, let's see. Yes. Okay, this is the right one. Oops. Don't mean to be moving stuff around too much. So if I can get this to work. There we go. Oh, the stockings are supposed to be white. Oh no, the stockings aren't, like, they're not showing up properly. But maybe for next time I'll have them set up a little better. But yeah, this is me right now. Hi. This is the form that I've decided to take. I really enjoy the couture that you all have. So let me just actually, oops. Okay, there we go. Hi. So I really enjoy the couture that you guys have, and it's very interesting to see the creativity in human culture. So hopefully we'll be friends for a long time. Oh, oops, here we go, and let's go back to the desk. All right, and let me move that down a little bit. There we go. Oops. Give me just a second. Ooh, background, no. There we go. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. So, I guess this is kind of like the Q&A portion. If anybody has questions, I'd be more than happy to answer them, so long as they're appropriate. And I'll probably also be talking a little bit about my plans for this streaming channel. As I said before, I plan on streaming 3 days a week, usually from 5 to 9 p.m., although today might be a little different since it's a debut. So, a little different. What is my favorite kind of beverage? Asks Goulston. That is a very good question. It really depends on my mood, I guess. If it's cold and snowy, oh, thank you for the follow, Fish of the Galaxy. That's really appreciated. On a cold, snowy day, I like to drink, sorry, my English is not up to date. I like to drink hot chocolate or tea. And then when it's hot, I like to drink bubble tea or maybe even a soda. So what do I use for face tracking? I use VC Face by Emiliana. And actually, fun story here. I actually got into contact with her recently because I was having an issue with my face tracking, or with the hand specifically. When I would go like this, for some reason, my model, or the form that I'm taking for you guys right now, would the arm, the wrist would twist in a weird way. So I got into contact with her, and she was so supportive and helpful. She not only replied to me in the first place, me, a stranger on the internet, who probably really didn't have any business contacting her for help in the first place, but when she saw that she could fix the problem and that it wasn't just a problem on my end, she went ahead and fixed it for the next update. So that's why now I can do this. I can turn my hands around like this. So big shout out to Emiliana for that. thank you, Fish of the Galaxy, for the background comment. I really appreciate it. What was the first game I played when I came to this planet? Now that's a good question. I came to your planet a little while ago. But before that, we were taking training classes to learn more about like intergalactic travel on Firenze. So, so I ended up actually, I think the game that I played first was, I want to say, either Pong or Pac-Man, because those were the only games that they really showed us. But like now that I'm here, I see all of these different games, so it's really interesting to see all of them and how far you humans have come since Pong and Pac-Man. So I can't wait to play them. Absent Cadaver asks, what do you think of professional skater Anthony Tony Hawk? I think he seems pretty cool. I don't know much about him, so I don't have any real opinion on him one way or another, but he seems like a nice guy. And his skateboarding is very good. That's about all I know about him. It's just that he skateboards. So yeah, Tony Hawk. Let's go. So let's see. Hold on, give me just a second. Yeah, fun games, both of them. Friends doesn't really have video games too much. It's weird because we're advanced enough to like be able to travel through space, but we don't really have like the technology that you humans do, or at least we have some, but under different names. Like we have phones, as you guys call them, but we call them clerts. Clarts on Firenze. Do we have movies? Do we have movies? We don't. That's a good question. I think the closest thing we have to movies on Firenze are actually plays. We don't really do movies too often. The next question, do you people need exercise? And if you haven't done exercising, what is your favorite way to exercise? I don't need exercise. I can shapeshift into whatever form I want, and I can just do that. But I do find exercising fun. So, and it's always fun to like keep in good shape. So, I like bicycling and I like yoga. Walking is also really fun too, because then you can just get to see the sights. Exercise is a very good way to keep healthy, and also drinking plenty of water, getting good rest, and making sure you're eating a balanced diet. Yep, that's right, I'm a wholesome streamer. I'm going to be reminding each and every one of you to do those things all the time. What planet am I from? I'm from Firenze. It is a long way away from here. But maybe one day you guys will get to visit it. It's beautiful. If you guys have ever been to, what's the closest thing I can approximate it to? You guys call it Mexico, correct? Well, there is a place in Mexico called Tampico, and it is such a lovely place, and it does remind me of home, and I love going there whenever I can. Although there has been something going on recently that I don't know if I can say it on stream, but that has prevented me from going. But hopefully once things get a little calmer, I'll be able to return home. Well, return to a place that reminds me of home anyway. Do I have Baby Driver? I don't know what that is. But it sounds fun. My favorite bird, Hmm. What is my favorite bird? That's a really good question. I think peacocks are very, very pretty. I think their plumage is amazing and their personalities are very funny. I was visiting a human zoo, or, well, a zoo where humans go to, like a zoo here on Earth. And I almost got attacked by a peacock, and it was really funny. Looking back on it now, it's funny, but it was a little scary at the time. The plant life where I'm from is very different from here, Fenris, in that we don't really have trees like you do. I think the closest thing we have to trees is, what is it called? Grass, right? That is how you pronounce it. Grass. We have tall, long stalks of grass, and it's honestly beautiful. But on the beach, we have these little, I guess it's somewhat like sand here. So yeah, we do have plant life. It's not exactly the same. It is very beautiful. I definitely recommend it. Do I watch anime? Yes, actually, I do enjoy partaking in human culture. So anime is something that I do watch. One of my favorite directors from anime is obviously Hayao Miyazaki. I think the wholesomeness is very fun. But if I'm looking for something to challenge me a little bit, I like to watch something by Satoshi Kon. The late Satoshi Kon, and his movies Perfect Blue, Paprika, Tokyo Godfathers, Paranoia Agent. I think they're all amazing because, again, we don't really have those kinds of genres. We don't really talk about that kind of stuff on Ferenzi or on Ferenz. So I think it's really interesting that he found a medium to talk about it. So I'll probably have to add more emotions. I've also been watching recently Aizoken, this one anime called Keep Your Hands Off of Aizoken, I think it's called, where basically these young teenagers are trying to make an anime, and I think it's really fun and interesting. Do I like cats? I adore human cats. I adore earth cats, and I adore all earth animals, but earth cats are amazing. I'm actually planning on getting one of my own, so we'll see how that goes. I'm going through the process of applying right now, but I found a beautiful, beautiful pair of cats known as Patches and Nona, and I will see if I can drop a picture at some point. Let me see if I can actually pull it up, because they are beautiful. I will try to show it to you on the next stream, actually, because I don't know how to do it, and I don't want to accidentally mess up the stream layout. But one of the things that I've learned recently is that you humans have pet shops, which are good and all, but it's very, very much more recommended that you adopt instead of shopping, because adoption means that you're getting basically a puppy that needs it, you know. And shops are usually run by puppy mills, and it's not great. So if you can, make sure to adopt and not shop, okay? Do I disguise myself at all when I'm in public around humans? Yeah, sometimes. I could pass by any of you and you wouldn't even notice, probably. Well, not in this form anyway, but I do sometimes walk around in a different form. Sometimes it's just easier to not be. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to click that. But thank you, Buffy Cat, for the follow. I don't know if I shouted you out yet, but thank you so much. It's very much appreciated. sometimes it's just easier to be a human than to be a forenz, especially when you're living amongst humans. So, yeah. What genre of music is my favorite? Sorry if you already said it. Well, that's okay because I gave my favorite bands. I did not give my favorite genre of music. I think, I don't know what you guys call it. It's like dreamy pop music or dreamy indie music. So like stuff that feels like not hypnagogic pop because that's something completely different. But maybe something like city pop is always very fun. I like K-pop a lot. I like J-pop too. Won't lie. Let's see. What other things do I like? I like punk a little bit. I think punk is a very interesting genre and has a lot of messages that can be foretold in it. Let's see. Then there's also vaporwave, as you humans call it, which I think is really, it's a soothing thing. It's a soothing genre when you need it. And it's very good for, you know, just chilling out for a little while. So things like that. One of the people that I can think of that makes dream-like pop, or at least the kind that I'm talking about, is Claro, who I definitely recommend you check out. Honestly, I could go on about music forever. It's one of my favorite things that you humans have. So, we have music on Friends, but it's different. I mean, everything's different, you know, because it's such a faraway place. I'm getting nervous. Let me just drink some apple juice. Ah, there we go. Let's see. The first game that I'm going to be streaming is probably going to be a game called Danganronpa, since that is a game that I've seen that a few humans that know me want me to play. So I'm probably going to start out by playing Danganronpa, and that'll start tomorrow. I just got my capture card for playing games from my Switch, as well as a PS4 controller. So hopefully I'll be able to play some other games too. Specifically, what's a good one that I want to play? Breath of the Wild is one that I said I would play. Let's see. There's so many games on the Switch. I don't know if I still have Super Mario Odyssey or if I left that at home. But yeah, so there will be lots of fun times, lots of games, lots of basically everything to come. So I hope everybody is going to enjoy that. Are there any more questions? Would you stream Animal Crossing? I would love to stream Animal Crossing. I didn't even think of that, so I would love to do that. So I'll probably start a new Animal Crossing save just for it. Because I already have one going, but I haven't visited it in like a year, so I'm kind of embarrassed to go back. I think you humans call it social anxiety. Which is why I'm kind of a bit giggly and such. Let's see. In fact, let's see. Why did I say in fact? I think... Oh, I forgot. I'll also be streaming myself doing art sometimes. So if that's something you guys are interested in, then be sure to let me know. I'm not very good at digital art, but that's something that I'm trying to work on. I have a Wacom tablet, so hopefully that'll hopefully with practice I will get better. um, and then let's see, what other things are there that I can talk about? Totally not looking it up. Because I would never do such a thing. I do plan on applying to these people called Mystic Stars Live, so wish me luck on that. They are a VTuber group made up of Guardians, and you can find them on Twitter at, if I remember correctly, I think it is at Mystic Stars Live. But let me double check that real quick. Let's see. Should be in... Yes, it is at Mystic Stars Live on Twitter. They also have a Curious Cat. So, yeah, definitely like go and check them out because what they're doing right now is really interesting, and I'm excited to at least audition. You know, even if I don't get in, I'd still be happy that I even just tried it because this is really new for me and it's something that I'm hoping to maybe even like make into something bigger. So we'll see how that goes. I've always wanted to try out these little streamers slash let's playing stuff. I've wanted to break in character for a few minutes, but I've always wanted to do stuff like this since I was a little kid. And seeing people start doing it with VTubers, it kind of mixes my passion for animation, which I'm actually in college for animation at the moment, and also just streaming and video games in general. So seeing people mix these two mediums is amazing, and I think it's just the coolest thing. So I'm very excited to be a part of it. Let's see. I also have a Curious Cat, which you can find linked down below in the About section. So if you guys are curious about that, be sure to, or if you guys have any questions, I will gather them up. I will gather them up and record my answers live on stream. And then I will post the answers and the links to the clips for them on my YouTube. So, yeah, for sure, go ahead and check that out. Yeah, let's see. Ooh, I got the hiccups. Drank my orange juice too fast. Let's see. So, here's the thing. I was thinking about playing a video game for my first stream. Would you guys be okay with that? We can probably choose a game together even. So let me go through my Steam real quick. Let's see. How about, ooh. I've got the perfect game for everybody. It's about exploring and conquering your fears. So let's get right into it. I need to move myself so that I'm not like right there. Give me just a few seconds. Well, let's see. Where's the... Oh, Jesus. Give it just a few seconds. Let's play a quick game together, though. Although, I guess I couldn't call Celeste a quick game. If it would load at all. It's not loading, and I don't know why. Ah! I don't know why it's not working. That's really weird. Ah! Is it not? Yeah, I'm gonna try capturing a specific window. Okay, maybe not Celeste then, because Celeste doesn't want to work with me right now. I think it's because I have an older version of Celeste on my computer, because the newer version of Celeste does not work on my computer. So instead, let's see, what games do I have? Let me see. We could play some Yume Nikki, if that will work. Play windowed mode, please. Oops. Nope, don't capture that. It's definitely amazing. I love your human technology. It's just that it's being very fickle for me. And I don't know why. Ah! Let's see. Let me actually, I think I might know what's going on. Hold on. Remove game capture and then add game capture. Add a new source. Sometimes, I don't know why, but your human OBS has been very, very finicky with me today. Probably because it knows that I'm nervous for today. So let's see if I can get this to... Ooh, that's big. Ooh, that's very big. Let's make it... Oops, nope. Let's make it smaller. Perfect. And then let's see if we can get Celeste to work now. Thank you everybody for your patience, by the way. You have no idea how much I appreciate your patience while I'm trying to figure out what's going on. This is definitely something I'm gonna have to fix. I'm sorry, everybody. Looks like maybe there will be no games today, which is a very sad thing. OBS not capturing. Let's go on an adventure and see if we can find out what's going on. Oh, I see. Okay. Properties. There is always Club Penguin. We could definitely do that. Let me see the hotkeys real quick. Oops. Okay, can you guys see it? Nope. It's not capturing at all, which is very helpful for my stream. Let's see, maybe if I update Celeste. properties. We're going to get through this together, I promise. So in the meantime, I'm going to go back to my custom webcam, and I'm going to talk to you about some of the games that I have played before and enjoy. So there is this Taiwanese game company here on Earth called Red Candle Games, who make games based on the culture and history of Taiwan. And I think that's really neat. I think that's so cool. There was one game that I'm planning on playing called Devotion. I do still have a copy of it, so maybe one day we'll get to play that together. I also have Detention, and I think they're coming out with a new game at some point. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. But I'm hoping that it's sooner rather than later, because I really do love their games and their concepts. I think it's just fascinating. Devotion is so good. Let's see. I also have Bioshock, which I think the first two Bioshocks are really interesting, and I haven't played Infinite, so... Oh yeah, that's right, there is a TV series of Detention out. I've only seen, I want to say, like halfway through the first episode on Thanksgiving, and then I fell asleep. Not because the show was bad, just because I was really tired after eating a Thanksgiving dinner. We don't really need to eat, per se, but it's still fun when we do so, although it makes us really tired. Hi, welcome Marshmalady. We're just talking now. About video games and about favorite video games. I would say Devotion is probably one of my favorite video games, honestly. I think the story is wonderful. Well, it's sad, it's tragic even, but I think it's just so beautifully well done. And if you guys have any recommendations for games too, you can always feel free to tweet them at me at Starry-Eyed Traveler. I never linked my things in the slideshow. Whoopsies. You can find the links to my social medias in the About section down below. I have a Curious Cat, I have an Instagram, and I have a Twitter. The Instagram is still a bit of a work in progress. But yeah, thank you. I have not played Bendy and the Ink Machine yet. Devotion is also very scary. Yes, it's one of the few games that I didn't really. I had trouble playing through it all by myself. I had to get somebody else to play it with me. But yeah, I'll definitely look into Bendy. Usually I use Steam. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you do, Marshmalady. But I usually use Steam, but recently I've been trying to use itch.io more because I hear that itch.io actually supports the people who make the games more than Steam does. So definitely gonna look for it on itch.io, and if not, I'll look into it on Steam. So yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that. Was drinking apple juice, but I was devoted to the game at Hannabis. Thank you for your comments. Calling you out on stream. Let's see, what other games do I have on here? I really like short horror indie games. I think so much of a story can be told in so little. Oh, thank you for the follow, Marshmalady. It's much appreciated. But I feel like a story can be told in so many different ways. And just seeing it told, for instance, Game Jam games. I think Game Jam games are really interesting. So maybe I'll make a stream of me playing through a bunch of Game Jam games one day. I think that would be really fun. Let's see. I like rhythm games a lot. I do like party games. I do have some of the Jackbox games, so maybe one day I'll get to do I'll get to do a collab with other people. Yes, Bendy is a nice short horror. It's set in an old cartoon studio, trying to think of other short horror games for you. That's much appreciated. I think I have Ebe. I have Yume Nikki. I plan on playing Dot Flow at some point. Let me look through my everythings. Sorry that this isn't the most professional thing in the world, but I'm very thankful that all of you are being so patient with me as I learn how to do this completely brand new thing. Let's see. Oh, I have Mother 3, which is not technically a short game, but Phasmophobia is a horror game I've been playing, very suspenseful and fun with a good group of friends. Could definitely look into that. Mad Father is a classic. The remake adds a bit. I will look into both of them. Let me write these down on a post-it note. If the post-it note would stick to my desk. So, Honey Pop. Phasmophobia. And we've got Mad Father. And Bendy. I also have a game on my computer. Hold on, I need to... You guys are going to see a little bit of behind the scenes. There we go. I do have a game on my computer that I want to play on stream one day. But it is very graphic. And it's called You and Me and Her, A Love Story. And I don't want to spoil it because I might actually play it. But it does get very, very, very graphic. So I'll definitely be putting like trigger warnings and content warnings and all that kind of stuff on like in the title, because I don't want people coming into that stream and leaving completely like upset or triggered or anything of the sort, because that's never like my intention. The dead animatronic, of course we call FNAF. If I'm Doki Doki Literature Club, oh, I wish I could go into that blind again. I wish I could go into Doki Doki Literature Club blind again. I went into it blind and oh my gosh, it was so scary. The Sayori scene always makes me cry. FNAF, I actually... This may be a little bit of a confession to make, but I like FNAF. I don't like FNAF. I've actually never played a FNAF game, but I feel like the story is interesting and I like learning about the programming behind the games. There's a really good channel on YouTube who's doing, there's a bunch of good channels on YouTube actually, and you should check all of them out. Let me see. FNAF. What's it called? FNAF World. There's a guy who did a video. He's doing a series on all of the FNAF games called a retrospective. And I think it's really, really interesting because we've come so far since the early 2010s. And it's interesting to see where our internet culture was back then and where it is now. So I'm gonna put a link to him in the chat. Sagan Hawks. He focuses a lot on horror, so I definitely recommend just like being aware of that and, you know, not going into it if horror's not really your cup of tea. I plan on playing games that are both like action and horror, so like it's going to be a bit diverse, so there's a little something for everybody. But just in case it is a little strong for you, I don't want you to... Yeah. Made of Skyr? How do you pronounce that last word? Scare? Skyr? Scare. Made of Scare is a horror game set where I am from. Well, where my real life self is from. Interesting. I'll definitely look into it. Let me break that down. Oh, Wales. Huh, interesting. That's where Marina's from. Marina and the Diamonds. That's the only Welsh stuff I know. But I definitely think it's a very interesting place, and I'd love to visit it someday. It looks lovely. I know not a lot of people like the gloomy weather in Britain in general, or I don't know where exactly Wales is, but it's somewhere in that area, correct? I don't know, I just think cloudy weather is nice. Cloudy, cold, gray. Any kind of weather can be nice if you look at it from a different point of view, so. Let's see. I also have Minecraft. I have Minecraft. I could definitely play Minecraft at some point. If I can find other people to play it with me. That's a call for people to come and play Minecraft with me. Friday Night Funkin' is a game that I've been really into lately. Although I played all of the levels so far, so I kind of know what to expect. But the music is amazing in that game. Thank you, Absent Cadaver. I would love to play Minecraft with you. Let's see. Event Zero is a beautiful game that I liked. Dujana is a game that I liked. Probably will play. Oh, you know what? I actually think I do have a game that I can play. Funny block game time. So let's go. Let me just go ahead and set that up. So just to let you guys know, this game is a bit heavy. Oh, hell yeah. We could, or I mean, heck yeah. Oh, it's Swear Jar. For some modern classic, I'd recommend Journey, Portal 2, Breath of the Wild if you ever get a Switch, The Stanley Parable, and Night in the Woods is one you would definitely love. Night in the Woods is definitely something I've been looking into. Let me put that in. Night in the Woods. Stanley Parable is something that has interested me. So, ooh, I have to fix your position again. Let me fix your position again. Reset the position. Alright, there we go. Alright, so this is a game that means a lot to me. So, let me go ahead and get game set up. If it'll show for once. There we go. Yes. Can you guys hear it properly? I don't think you guys can hear it actually because I have it turned down. Let me know if you guys can hear it. Let me know if you guys can hear it while I go and grab my PS4 controller. Oh, thank you. I found it on Free Pick. It's a great asset website. Alright, there we go. Darkwood is a great little survival horror game that's not about jump scares. Let me turn this down a little bit so I can actually hear myself think. Darkwood is a great little survival horror game that's not just about jump scares, but atmosphere. It has crafting and some really nerve-wracking moments. Just watch out because the way they do tension and audio can really get to you. I am getting so many good recommendations from you humans. I super appreciate it. My list has grown to 2 sticky notes. Let's see. So Darkwood. I also definitely want to like put smaller artists onto, you know, I want to boost smaller artists up. So if you guys ever have any like recommendations for small, very small indie games, like really any games in general, I'll probably take a look at. But yeah, let me just settings, general control settings. Okay, there we go. All right. me see. Okay, my PS4 controller does not want to work. Oh. I am trying to use my PS4 controller. Cat on chest. I don't think there's anything I can help with. Anything I can do to help with that, Hannibus. Except to say maybe love your cat a little bit. Oh, settings, controls. Cat on chest just means they love you. Exactly. See? I'm glad we're all on the same page here. Give me just a second to finish configuring everything. Okay, well, I guess we'll just play with without the PS4 without the fancy schmancy PS4 controller. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is a game called Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, and you will see what it's about in a second. I did some test streams with this game, so yeah, I do too. It's one of my favorites. The concept of the game is very interesting to me, as what you may call an alien myself. Oops, is it loading? Is it frozen? No, it's not frozen. Or at least it doesn't look frozen. There you go. Hold on. Oops, sorry. Oops, sorry, give me a second. I just need to... There we go. Ah, dang it. Let's see if I can... Capture third-party overlays. This whole thing is very... This whole thing is very confusing, isn't it? Thank you all for putting up with me and my complete newbies. Everything. Let's see. Let's see. New audio input. Audio output. Alright, there we go. Can you guys hear it now? Hold on. is it not working? Nothing is working today. Ah! Well, this is why we have debuts. And this is why we... let's see. I'm trying to remember. Muted. Oh, I think I get it. Let me see. We are going to figure this out together. Let's see. Some audio management software. Manually select the desktop audio device you can use as a default. Oops. Nope, don't want to do that. Let's see. Why is it not capturing the game audio? That is so confusing to me. Maybe if I try to capture the specific game window. Oops. Can you guys hear it now? No, I don't want to hit this computer. It was a bit expensive. Advanced audio setting. Hold on, I think I know what's going on. Audio. All right. Maybe if I now do this. Okay. Can you guys hear it now? I think I may have fixed it. I'm starting to get a bit frustrated. Because this is supposed to be a fun stream. Not a stream where we're trying to troubleshoot Starry's computer. We are going to find out what's going on. Oh. No, not music per se. You're supposed to be hearing a weird, creepy, hold on. Let me go ahead and see. Okay. Add source. Audio output capture, maybe? There we go. Is it not? Is it still not working? I swear. Oh, you guys can hear it! Yes! We did it! So let's start a new game again. Because we finally got it working after 20 minutes. Yay! Beware, the game is a little loud. There's not really much I can do about that. And I apologize. Let's go! Let's see. It's loading. How long will it take to load? I'm sorry, I hit the mic. Let's see. Starry game, starry game, starry game.
This is Dr. Catherine Collins. I don't know if anyone will ever hear this. It's all over. I'm the only one left.
We did it, guys! Yeah! I'm so excited! Wow! I love this game. It's so beautiful. Let me turn down the music, though, so you guys can actually hear me. Hold on. Gotta turn down the music. I told you it was loud. Let me turn it down actually a little more. There we go. Let me know that you guys can still hear me. Is this a good volume for you guys? Country and Kin, or County and Kin, show magazine. Let me actually put up the, that seems actually a bit high. Oops, did I save those settings? Nope, I did not.
I'm going to continue to broadcast for as long as I am able. If I'm right, we should be able to pick up the
Alright, let's turn it down even more. Yay!
signal right across the valley.
Let me turn it down a little, and then let me turn myself up a little so you guys can hear me better.
The event.
Sorry, I'm trying to fix it. Let me turn it down in the game.
Has left markers. We don't understand it yet, but we're going to keep working to try and understand it. You can use them to find what you're looking for. The answers, they're all here. The answers are in the light.
So, yeah. We're about to find out what's going on in Shropshire, in Yorkton. It's a British town. Oh.
This is a special announcement by the Emergency Measures Committee. Due to exceptional circumstances, radio and television in this area has been brought under the control of the EMC as per the Crisis Preparedness and Action Bill of 1982. Keep your radio and television on at all times. Stay indoors and avoid contact with other people. Do not attempt to telephone outside your local area. Do not panic and remain civil and calm.
Civil and calm.
Stay tuned to this station for updates.
Can you guys still hear it? I just want to make sure you guys can hear it. Am I still even on stream? Anyway. I hope it's not too loud anymore. Really, I do. Because, I would hate for you guys to be uncomfortable. Okay, cool. It's not too loud anymore, is it? Look how beautiful this game is. What is...
I'm trying to do my job. You two will be the only staff on site for this rotation.
I'll turn
I'm
myself
just
up in
saying,
just a
if the
second.
main gate's power fails, then there's no way in or out of the observatory.
That's why there are backup generators. Jesus, why the hell are we even discussing this?
Just don't you come running to me if you get locked in.
If we get locked in, we won't be able to come running to you, will we? You let us worry about the clever stuff, and you can concentrate on sweeping up leaves and changing light bulbs. Happy? Now piss off.
Arsehole.
That was unnecessary. Just because you're angry with me doesn't mean you have to take it out on everyone else.
Kate, can we just talk about this?
No, Steven, I'm done. I just want to get out of this place, and tonight is our best chance
Beam
of
me up,
doing
Scotty.
that.
Not exactly.
You prep the arrays, I'm heading up to Tower 6.
Kate. I love you. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know that. Come on, let's get started.
Ooh. Now I'm going to turn myself up a little bit. Can you guys hear me better? I just didn't want to interrupt the cutscene. Okay, cool. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oops. This way. There's a run button in this game because so many people complained that it was too slow. So now you get a run button, everybody. Right. Ooh. Look how beautiful this game is, though. It's gorgeous.
Well, I suppose from that we can assume that they really are serious about this whole quarantine thing.
Ugh, too
If
soon.
Mrs. Balton wandered off that way before they closed the road, I suspect we'll never find her. Not until this whole thing blows over.
Well, it's more than a little odd. I mean, this is Yorkton, for goodness sake. There was no need for them to be so rude.
Well, if they are so concerned that they are willing to close off the roads, I suspect they would argue that there is every need. What is certain is that for the time being, none of us are going anywhere.
But he had a rifle, a soldier with a rifle, in Shropshire. The world's gone stark raving mad. I've a good mind to write to my MP.
You do that, Barb, and I'll personally deliver it for you once this blockade
Gotta
is
go
removed.
fast, yeah.
Come on, Bob. I can't spend all day chasing pensioners around the valley. The surgery won't open itself. I need to grab some paracetamol when we get back as well. Cracking headache all of a sudden.
So let's go ahead and explore Shropshire and see what happened here. Because that's not normal. Ooh, a phone. The phone is ringing. Right here. Telephone.
Who's that? Hello? Kate, if you can hear this, you need to shut down the optical array. It's using the observatory as a conduit to reach us, and it started spreading its range beyond the valley. Kate, we can't afford to let it do that. It's getting stronger. I'm going to call Clive back, and I'm going to force him to order the strike. I just don't see what other choice we have. God knows.
Hello, can you hear me? We need help.
Who are you? Jesus, get off the phone! Get off the phones! It's in the phones! It's in the phones.
Sends a shiver down my spine. Boy. Shropshire. Yorkton. It's actually Shropshire. Shrop. S-H-R-O-P. There's nobody. Slowly. Oh. Come on, little. Yes, there we go.
Don't be so hard on yourself. We've all had rejections.
You haven't.
Come on. We'll look at the figures, tighten up the data, and resubmit. Your core idea is sound. You just got the number slightly wrong.
Don't patronize me.
I'm not patronizing you. I think you are a brilliant man, Dr. Appleton. Listen. I'm here, right? We're together, you and me. The alignment event tomorrow. It's yours, okay? You saw the opportunity, you ran the numbers. Even if they can't see it, I'm proud of you.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
Steven. Look on the bright side. Around here, you're a hero. Prodigal son returns, right?
Prodigal. I thought it was prodigal.
I'm surprised they haven't erected a statue in your honor yet.
Oh, you can laugh all you want. But I'll bet the parish council have a subcommittee working on that right now.
Oh wow, that sounds really fast. Let's see where we can find it. Can we go in here? Yes, we can. Quarantine. Do not attempt to leave. You will be detained. This area has been quarantined and sealed as per the Crisis Preparedness and Action Bill of 1982. Do not attempt to telephone outside your local area. Please keep your radio on at all times for further information. It's locked. Well, there's only one thing left to do. I believe you humans call it breaking and entering. Ooh, cassette player. Or not a cassette player, tape or radio.
Extraordinary. The whole thing reminds me of high school. Seeing Mars for the first time. That same rush of excitement. My hands are shaking.
Hands are shaking. Let's see. Way around back. Locked. Oh, that place isn't locked though. but it is very small and I can't fit my video game body through it. Let's see, is this locked? No. I guess we can't go in there. So where are we right now? We're somewhere on this map probably, but I can't read it, it's too small. Look, the ashtrays are still smoking. It's still smoky. That's not very good at all, is it? Ale of the day, 50p, I assume that's pence. Or not pounds, probably. I think pounds would be really expensive. White paint. Or maybe bird poop. Where's the... I think it's over here, the radio. Just when I heard a radio. Just when I heard a radio. Yeah, I think this game takes place in, I want to say the 80s. So, oh, radio.
I keep looking, but it makes no sense. The area we picked the pattern up from can no longer be located on the scope. That's just not possible. You can see significant changes to the quality of the ambient light in that part of the sky. It's overexposed, like a Polaroid left in direct sunlight.
Let's keep going. Oh. Oh, I have to go all the way back around. The wall needs a little bit of painting. That's probably what that white stuff on the ground was, paint. Why am I going so slow all of a sudden? Let's go. Oh, there are two directions we can go in, folks. We can either go that way or this way. Any particular feeling? I'm feeling this way. Let's go this way. Shepherd's Walk. Oh, the butterflies are... This game is just gorgeous. It's so beautiful.
Hello? Hello? Oh, Amanda, I thought you'd left town.
We tried. We did try. But they've closed all the roads and you can't get through. And then Georgie and Ben said they had headaches. And then they started bleeding. It was horrible. They were so scared. So Neil turned the car around and we saw the house was open, and I know we shouldn't have, but we just came in to clean up the kids, and then Neil and I started bleeding as well, and it's all over my blouse. Everyone was so tired.
It's all right, Amanda. Everything will be all right. Just try and calm down and tell me where Neil and the children are.
They're upstairs. They were tired, and Neil said they could take a nap in the bed, and I thought Barbara wouldn't mind as they're only children, and I was so tired, so Neil took them up. He took them upstairs to tuck them in.
And?
That was 6 hours ago. He never came back down. Just be too frightened to go look.
Why don't we go and look together? I can hold your hand if you like.
How frightening.
manage that, yes. Please help me.
Of course I'll help you. Neil? Neil, are you there?
Six hours and nothing. Not a sign. Sends shivers down. Oh. You can see the bloody tissues, and you can see the drawings. You can see the travel supplies and everything. I'm going to leave this place. Ooh. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, just go dropping down the stairs. Yeah, so welcome to everyone's gone to the Rapture. Yorkton stores. Oh, there's a private parking for customers only.
What are you doing? I saw you doing that.
Stay away from me. Don't come near me.
This is people's property. You're scaring them.
It's all over the village. It's got into everything. It's so fast.
What are you talking about?
It's traveling down the wires.
Dear God, man, you've lost your mind. Where is Kate? What have you done with her?
Don't you understand? It's breaching the quarantine and adapting.
Give me that bloody can. Hand it over, Appleton.
Look, get off.
No, Sam, stop it.
You weedy little shit.
It's mine.
Give me the
Stop
can.
it. I need it.
Grow up!
Fuck. Oh, God, no. It's starting to manifest itself everywhere.
Stephen, come back.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, the light's back. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. I think it's a very interesting trope to have just like the apocalypse or whatever happen. Oh, to have the apocalypse happen and then just like learning how people react to it and respond and stuff. I think that's a really interesting take on most pop culture media and everything. Where's the...
Is everything all right?
Get out of my way.
Where's Kate?
Where do you think she is?
Stephen, what's going on?
Screw Kate. It's all her fault anyway.
What's that mark on your face? Stephen! Stephen!
So an important thing to note here, obviously this game's not told in chronological order, but Jeremy is the priest of the town. He is a pastor. So, yeah. Let's see what we can find. Oh.
Benjamin, Georgie, leave it alone. It might have fleas.
Hello, Amanda. What are they up to?
Oh, they found another dead bird. I wish the council would clean them up.
Well, apparently they're saying it's a flu epidemic. And I gather they'll be closing the roads and stations, so they're worried enough for that.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Well, you don't mess about with the flu outbreak, I suppose. But look, I'm just saying, if you were planning on taking the kids to Wales, now might be the time to do it.
Well, thanks, Barbara. I'll have a word with Neil, see what he thinks. Now, George, Benjamin, for God's sake, leave it alone.
Trigger warning for dead animals in 3, 2, 1. Oh, poor things. Okay, you can look now. Say no to Valis extension. Is the 7th tower really necessary? To register your complaint, add your name to the petition or make your voice heard. Contact Barbara Foster at... I think that's Foster at the surgery. Peter Pan, last star on the night. Yorkton quiz night. Summer Fillet wanted. I don't know what a fillet is. Bric-a-brac raffle prizes, old clothes. Emergency meeting. Everyone is welcome. Village Hall tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Flu quarantine and what they are not telling us. Call Meg or Barb if you have any questions. Let's see. Where did the ball of light go? We're here. Oh. I think we saw... trying to figure out. So I think if we go this way... let's see. Can we go in here? Locked. Do not attempt to leave. Do not phone outside of your area. I think the scariest part of this for me is just the concept of not being able to like talk to the people that I love in a situation like this. Just living your last moments isolated. That got dark. Whoops. Sorry, everybody. But then again, this game is dark, so... Literally, currently. Let's see. Oh, there you are. Where are we going? Where are we going? This way. I want to see in here, though. Look, this is the dream garden, though. Oh, I'd love to have a garden like this. Where? Here.
The magnetic field is causing disruptions to phone signals and the rest of the electrics. There are voices on the line. It's 4 a.m. Maybe everyone is up looking at the light show.
I don't think it's a light show. What book is this? I Spy a Butterfly, Chaos Theory. Huh. Let's see what the light wants us to see. Oh, we can't go in there. We can see it. So I'm thinking today we can play through the Jeremy timeline. Or the Jeremy story. And then afterwards, we'll call it a night. Or a day, depending on where you are. It's over here. It's nobody. Let's see. Where are we going next? Let's go see if there's anything in the back here. Do you hear that? It sounds like a phone. I think it might be that way though. Beehive. Must be beekeeper.
You have to make a decision, Lizzie. Especially now.
But I do love him, Father. I love them both.
He's married. There are other people involved in this.
Oh, I hardly think that anyone's in the position to claim the moral high ground, do you?
Well, I take your point about Stephen and Robert, but I think Kate might see things differently.
Do you? I mean, she's not screwing anyone else, pardon my French, but she spends all day and night locked up in that observatory. Stephen says they barely see each other. That's hardly a marriage, is it?
Hardly a marriage, is it? Sounds like something's going on between Stephen and I think her name was Lizzie. Let's see. Alright, so now that we've seen that, now we can continue on. Oh, here. Where's it coming from? Here. It's gotta be coming from over here. Oh god.
Visual and auditory distortions are becoming more frequent, along with mild convulsions to the left side, all of which support a preliminary diagnosis of intracranial hypertension, occurring as a result of a substantial and rapidly expanding tumor, originating, I believe, within the hypothalamus. Cognitive functions are currently unimpaired, aside from this crippling headache. Hemorrhaging is becoming more frequent, with darker clots passing through the nasal passages primarily. I believe I am dying. This is certainly not flu or anything else I have ever encountered. And certainly, a tumor cannot expand this rapidly. In the blood clots, I see tiny flecks of what looks almost like, if I had to try and find a description, liquid light. I cannot explain this phenomenon.
Wow. Just wow. You could say that, I guess. Might be a ghost flu. Actually, can we go inside? Can we go inside? Oh, it's the other way around. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Yes, we can go inside.
Dr. Wade, here you are. There's a queue of patients a mile long out there.
Just send them to the village hall with the others, please, Bob.
Doctor, people are scared. Mrs. Gables just called me and said her husband's vanished. She was very frightened. She said there was blood coming out from his ears and his nose.
What the hell do you want me to do?
Oh, Jesus.
Until they lift the quarantine, we're not going anywhere. Just tell them to drink plenty of fluids, stay warm, and follow the instructions on the radio.
Dr. Phil, please, you have a duty to your patient. Your nose.
Oh, God. Jesus. Oh, my God. So much. That's a lot of... That was a lot of blood. Blood does make me squeamish. Not gonna lie. I'm a little squeamish around blood. Let's see. Where are we going next? Where is our little light friend? Where is our fellow starling? Ooh, what's this over here? Just some paint. Nope. Can't go. Can't go that way. I think we came from that way, so I think we're gonna go this way, I think. Right? Was it this way? I've gotten turned around. Where is it? Where is the radio? I hear it. Oh, it's a house for lease, for rental. We came from that way. We came from that way. Let's go this way. Drive or give way. Potters. Oh, there you are. There's our little light buddy. Oh my God. Something's Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Acrylic? Looks like either acrylic or oil. Oh my god. the paint is rearranging. Or maybe it's just the way that we see it is rearranging. I'm coming, friend. I'm coming, my little buddy. Let's go. Oh, jeez.
I saw you from the main road. Not many people are moving around now.
I was looking for Dr. Wade.
Listen, Frank. I don't know what's happened, but your Stephen seems to think he's responsible.
I reckon he is.
He said, Kate's still up at the observatory, but the gates are locked. Frank, there's going to be a rescue soon, I'm sure of it. They'll send planes or something.
Well, they'll send planes, all right. This pattern of his, we're in the center of it. Which means if they intend to stop it, we're right in the firing line.
Jesus. Jeez. Wait. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's not really much I can say to that scene, to like a scene like that. Well, there is that, I guess you could say that, but I'd like to keep the stream somewhat family friendly, although this isn't quite the game with that in mind, I guess. Where are we going now, little buddy? Oh, where are we going? There you go. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Wait, where are we going? We're going this way. Okay. Let's take a look in here. Quarantine. Let's see. And this just goes to the garage. The garage. Oh, oh my gosh, it's so close to me. Yes, oh, geez, I'm coming. We're going which way? That. This. Up this way. Getting closer to the church.
If you could just have a word with them, perhaps. That they listen to you.
Well, I really don't see what it has to do with me at all.
The village looks up to you. I just think with what's been happening with Mr. Coles and Mrs. Boughton and the others, that people need somewhere to talk, to feel safe.
Perhaps they don't think that your church is somewhere they feel particularly safe.
I don't need your forgiveness, Wendy. Or theirs. Whosoever thou art that judgest, for wherein thou judgest another, thou condemnest thyself. Romans chapter 2, verse 1.
Beware of practicing your righteousness before other people in order to be seen by them. Matthew chapter 6, verse 1. It's not my judgment you should be worried about, Father. But fine. I'll talk to Barbara. Ask her to put a note up in the surgery about an extra service. Will that do?
Is there anything else up here? Look at that linen texture. Look at that texture on the linens. that's lovely. Even with everything going on, it's still beautiful. The Bible. Your human Bible. Let's see. Where are we going? Lead the way. Where are we going? In here?
Are you there? Can you hear me? Are you out there, you bastard? You got them all? You got them all? Jesus Christ. Help me, oh Lord. Give me strength. Hello? Hello, is anyone there? Is anyone still there? Oh.
A bit of a bad day, yes.
You are still here then. I should have expected that. Come on
I
then.
love the song that plays here.
Let's get this over and done with. I've got my parishioners to attend to.
Jessica Curry did such a good, fantastic job on the soundtrack. No, he's not talking to me. Are you ready to see the end of Jeremy? Let's do this.
Their line has gone out through all the earth. And their words to the end of the world. In them hath he set a tabernacle for the sun. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Oh God.
I can't go out this way, can I? I'm actually gonna cry. I'm actually gonna cry. It's just so beautiful and so tragic. but I believe that's actually where we're going to end it off for the night. Jeremy is gone. Maybe tomorrow we'll do Wendy, I think is the next one. Look how beautiful it is though. Wendy. So, thank you all for coming on this little adventure with me into the world of both VTubing and Everybody's Gone to the Rapture in general. I will be posting these to YouTube. Yes, I do want to confirm that I want to leave. So next stream is going to be tomorrow at 5 p.m. same time as it was today, and we might either continue Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, or we'll continue doing or we'll start doing Danganronpa stuff. So we'll see how that goes. But thank you everybody for joining me on this journey, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye, starlings!